green one. I can always change up the color, make it a little darker. You think trolling? The black one doesn't look quite bad in my opinion. Matrix, what can't you see, or rather, what do you see? Oh, yeah, Matrix. It is paused. I'm literally waiting for a few more people to join in before I actually start. You're not an idiot, man.
Okay, Neil, where's everyone?
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I expected a bunch more people to show up. Well, another minute or two and I'll start. Everyone else will just have to catch up. Yeah, you're right, Derek. I'm guessing it's morning in the. Is it noon? Well, I guess it depends what part you are from the US. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
20 people.
20 people. We can start, the rest will come.
Yeah. Let me just set myself on what's it called? Do not disturb here
Yeah.
as well. That way I won't get pings on Steam as well. All right. So, fellas, welcome to Project New Vegas. Uh, what this mod is, you folks already know, since you've been following us for a while. It's a Fallout conversion mod for Dayz. Today marks a year, actually, since we have started working on this mod. And to commemorate this year, I want to share with you all the progress that we've done. So let's see. I'm gonna go over the dry details first. As in, I'm going to put a list on the screen in a second that shows every single, well, roughly every single item that we've done. And after we go through that list, I'll try to go through it quickly. I will go in game, which I'm already loaded in, and I will show most of it to you guys in person. So let's start with the list, actually. Let me rev it up here on the screen. So, uh, Project New Vegas essentially began as mm, the Fallout conversion mod for New Vegas in particular, which it still essentially is. But over time, we have noticed that there is potential to expand it as well. So we decided to add in all of the items from Fallout 3 as well, since those two games share the same engine. They share many of the same items, and the look, obviously, because of the engine, is mm, the same, basically. So, that being said, you guys will probably see a few names here. Some you might recognize, some you might not. And yeah, let me just start going over the list here. Uh, we can start from the Brotherhood. I just want to go top down. That'll be the easiest. From when it comes to the Brotherhood, we have multiple sets of their equipment. Uh, to begin with, we have the robes, which are the, I guess you can call it, off-mission type of wear. Usually scribes and elders, they wear their uh robes outside of active missions. Mm, roaming around the wasteland. Although I guess you can also see some scribes running around in the wasteland with their robes. We have the Caravaneer outfit. We have the dirty business wear. We have the gambler suits, fancy and others. You guys will see that in a second. We have the formal wear, more business wear variants. Like I said, the gambler suits, another one. Combat armor, which is divided into many different types. So, when it comes to combat armor, essentially, this is pre-war combat armor. So all of it is refurbished, uh, has been refurbished over the years and given out to, yeah, unfortunately, Unseen Soldiers still MIA Matrix. Uh, don't know what to make of them, but yeah. Um, so where was I? Yes, combat armor. It's refurbished. What that means is that over the years in the wasteland, uh, old army warehouses have been ransacked, probably, by factions like the Enclave and CR, Brotherhood of Steel, and their armor has been taken and mm, brought back into service for the different factions and the different people that can still find it around. So yeah, you will see many of those variants soon. Let's continue here. We have the Vangraf combat armor, which is uh, a variant of the combat armor. Like I said, it's been refurbished, put into service. We have the T-51B power armor, as I mentioned. It is made in different variants. Those that joined in early already got to see a little bit of it. One of the variants, that is. We have the standard one as well. And that wraps up the clothing that we have imported thus far. If we now go towards the weapons, we have yeah, so we can start with the pistols. Uh, Before I go into the pistols, though, we do want, or rather, we do include um, uh, special variants of the weapons that you guys see. So, weapons like the pew pew, the light shining in darkness, and many more unique variants that are going to be one of a kind in the server. So you can only find one ever. If you see a person with a unique weapon, you will not find another one. Uh, so yeah, we have special variants of weapons, and with that out of the way, unless if Daisy despawns at Matrix, it's just gonna spawn again in the world. So yeah, people are not gonna have more than one ever. Um, all right, so weapons. We have the Magnum revolver. We have the 44 Magnum revolver. That's the 357 one on the top. We have the Mysterious Magnum, the 45 auto, the Light Shining in Darkness variant of the 45 auto. We have the 5.56 pistol, which is otherwise known as that gun. And we have the 9mm pistol. Uh, the jingle, no, sensor, it does not. That is meant for the mysterious stranger alone, unfortunately, not the pistol. We have the 10mm pistol. We have the police pistol. And then that kind of concludes the pistols. Uh, and I'm not counting the laser pistols yet. Those will come a little bit down the list. We have the big gun, the anti-material rifle. We have the assault carbine, which comes with many different attachments. You can have so many variants of the assault carbine, the marksman carbine, And even the service rifle, those have many different versions that you people will be able to find parts of and customize to your liking in the Wasteland. And yeah, so we have the assault carbine, the automatic rifle, which is otherwise known as the BAR, all the way back from World War II, that is. And we have the battle rifle, which is the M1 Garand. That also has a couple of attachments, primarily scope and suppressor. We have the light machine gun. We have the Bozar, the marksman carbine, as I mentioned, service rifle, uh, which is the main weapon of the NCR. We have the sniper rifle, the original one from Fallout 3, uh, as you folks might recognize if you remember the look, and you will see it in a second. We have the trail carbine, the 45 auto SMG, which is otherwise known as the Thompson. We have the 10mm SMG. We have the nail gun, even. And we have the lever action shotgun, the riot shotgun, and like I said, the laser pistol along with the pew pew, which is its own custom variant. We have the laser rifle. And then that actually kind of wraps up the whatchamacallit, the firearms. Now we're moving a little bit more to the melee weapons. Uh, the melee weapons include the Bowie knife, the chopper, a broad machete, the Gladius machete, which is a Legion weapon, from what I remember. We have the Ripper, the shish kebab. We have a straight razor, which is just like a shaving razor, essentially what you would use back in the day. You can use it as a melee weapon. Uh, you have the switchblade, a baseball bat, a dress cane, a pull cue, a police baton, rebar club, which is a pretty memorable weapon in my opinion, and even the Nuka Breaker, which is an even more memorable weapon. And last but not least, we have the crutch, which, let's face it, I think everyone would like to run around the wasteland beating people up with a crutch. Now, when it comes to ammunition, we have I wouldn't say many, a good amount of these ammunition types are vanilla, and a good amount of these are also custom. So, let's see here. The ammunition that is complete was the 44 Magnum, which is custom. We have the 50 BMG, but it's called the 50 MG in the Fallout universe, which is also custom. And we have the 10mm bullets, which are also completely custom. As for the laser weapons, we have the energy cell, the microfusion cell, and we also have nails as ammunition. That wraps up the ammo. Let's go to foods, consumables. I think that's one of the more interesting things about Fallout, to see how you can run around the wasteland and find many unique different types of foods. And you can eat them, you cannot. They have various buffs and debuffs. So yeah, let's start with that. We have the Blamco imported. Uh, we have the excuse me, the Dandy Boy apples, Instamash, and we have a little bit of irradiated foods, which are the irradiated mac and cheese, irradiated cram, an irradiated version of the Dandy Boy apples, uh, Instamash irradiated, pork and beans irradiated, potato crisps that are also irradiated, and Yum Yum deviled eggs, which are also irradiated. Now, we have the MRE, we have potato crisps, the regular version. We have rad roach meat, which, if you folks want to get some radiation points, I would recommend taking a bite out of. We have the Salisbury steak, squirrel on a stick. We have sugar bombs, trail mix, wasteland omelet, Xander root, which later on you folks will be able to grow them yourselves. We have the Yao Guai meat, which I think y'all know what that means down the road. And we have the regular version of the Yum Yum deviled eggs. Now, drinks. I think everyone, well, not everyone, I personally don't, but many of you folks like to, how would you say this? Lay off the steam every now and again and grab yourself a drink, right? So we have for the drinks, we have cocktail, battle
Блять.
of, oh, there he comes back. All right.
I'm sorry.
We have dirty water, ice cold Nuka-Cola. We have the large wasteland tequila, moonshine. We have essentially all of the variants of the Nuka-Cola. We have the quantum, quartz, victory. Uh, we have purified water. We have the aqua pura too, which is the Brotherhood of Steel purified water. We have rum and nuka, scotch, Sierra Madre Martini, Sunset Sours, which is essentially the direct competitor to Nuka-Cola, I guess you could say. The more yes, successful version in the Mojave. We have vodka, whiskey, wine, and that about actually wraps out the drinks. Medical items. As you can see, most of them, save for one, are actually complete. We have the buff out, the doctor's bag, which in this version, the doctor's bag will be used to carry all of these medical items. You will see that in game too. We have Jet, Medex, Mentats, Psycho, Radex, Radaway, Stimpack, Fixer, Hydra, Rebound, Steady. You folks kind of already know what those look like, and if not, you will see that in game as well. Uh, Super Stim, Blood Pack, Cat Eye, and Turbo. And now, with that out of the way, we have miscellaneous items, which are more, guess you could say, special. And speaking of special, we have collectible bobbleheads, just like you have in the original Fallout games. You can go around the wasteland, find yourself a bobblehead. You're gonna have to find yourself a stand too, and then you can put your bobbleheads on display and share with your friends. We have functional vending machines, which through that you will be able to buy Nuka-Cola or other types of drinks down the road with caps. Now, speaking of caps, currency. We have NCR currency, Legion currency, and bottle caps, Wasteland bottle caps. Now, those you will be able to currency you'll be able to either obtain through doing missions for factions, or you will be able to find them in the Wasteland. Matrix, you said who's going to be stocking up the machines? Those vending machines are actually um, infinite. Essentially, as long as you have the caps, you can buy yourself as many drinks as you want. And that would actually wrap out the more, I guess, special items, perhaps. And now we can move on to vehicles. This is actually complete by, as a matter of fact, Mebrad. Update that live. Okay, perfect. We have the motorcycle, which comes in many different variants. That is also complete. We have the station wagon, which is also comes in different versions, I will say, and colors more like. And we have the Voltec van. That's it when it comes to all of the vehicles we have right now. You'll probably see a few more vehicles in the list. We have more planned that are not in the list. Essentially, we're just waiting for the models on them. Okay. Radroach. That is the enemies and companions. We have imported the Radroach. It has six different versions of it, which are kind of offshoots from one another. We have the Rad Scorpion, which unfortunately didn't make the showcase. The person that was supposed to do it got a little bit busy. Um, but it will be in the game, uh, probably around next week. And we have the iBots, which come in. Oh, that comes in many versions. I'd say 12, 12 different types of iBots. And see how it says companions here? So one of the things we did is actually allow you to turn at least the iBots as for right now into companions. I will show that in game as well. You will essentially have to kill them first, and then you will be able to uh not yet Matrix, not yet, but we might be able to do that in the future. But yeah, currently only tameable ones are iBots, and I'll show you the way they're tamed in a little bit here. Now, as for the special gameplay features, I guess you can call it. This is what I would consider to be the mainstay of the mod. More so than the items, because these major features are what would keep people invested, would keep them interested in well, also finding more items because it affects that, and learn more about the world that they're in. So we have the functional locking pick, or sorry, lockpicking system, which essentially means that you will be able to lockpick doors and crates the same way you do in the original Fallout games. You actually have to play the mini game of, you know, setting the pin in the correct position and then turn the lock to see if you can get it. We have, I will. 99% of all of the stuff that's complete, you guys will see. Uh, yeah, we have functional computer hacking, which is also the same system from Fallout. Well, as much the same as it can be, because remember that we have to uh, recreate the system from scratch. That being said, I believe we did a fairly good run on it. It's both the lockpicking and computer hacking will have different difficulties. Uh, is this a custom companion mod or does this use expansion? A custom companion mod, llama. Essentially, what it is, you will see, but I will spill the secret now. It's kind of like an armband. You kill the creature, and using a specific tool, you will be able to turn them into an armband, which you will be able to wear, and that will, you could say, materialize the companion next to you. You know, radiation system. It's exactly, well, I wouldn't say exactly the same, but it's close to the same radiation as we could get from the Fallout universe. Uh, it's primarily complete. It works, and you will see it too. We just need to add the functionality to some of the items. For example, to make the power armor radiation resistant, which it currently is not. Mm, all right, and playable ghouls. Uh, Now to do that, actually, it might be a little difficult to show that off, because essentially the way you set yourself as a ghoul is through the player screen. You know, the character customization screen. and accessing that right now would be a little difficult for me. So you folks will have to take my word for it that they're in. So that's the dry cut of everything that is in. Let's see it all in game. Now, welcome to the Mojave. This first area might be very much so familiar to you folks. It is essentially Good Springs. This is the area of Good Springs. So if we go down here a little bit, you have the Good Springs School. You have Victor's Shack all the way out here. You have let's see, you have a few wrecked houses all around the area. You have Doc Mitchell's house. You have uh let's see here, the Good Springs General Store and the Prospector Saloon. Now, mind you folks that all of these buildings that you see are custom, and actually here, if we go all the way out here, we also have the gas station, which is Poseidon Energy. It has Red Rocket there. That will probably be removed. But yeah, essentially, we also have the gas station here too. All of these houses, well, I wouldn't say all of them, but currently 99% of them.
Yeah, and all buildings is enterable.
Yeah, they're enterable. They're furnished. I will go into a few of them and show them off to you guys. And the objects that they use are also completely, well, most of them are completely custom. That means that we literally recreated models of the objects, just the static items in Fallout, the lockers, the tables, and we brought it into Dayz. No, the models are not directly taken from there, but they're recreated, so they look pretty damn similar. Now, while we're here, before we go anywhere, let's take a look at the vehicles. I told you guys we have the Vault-Tec van. It's obviously enterable, as you guys can see. You can go in, you can turn it on, and take it out on a drive if you want. Sort us out of here. Has the lights and stuff, everything's working on it. Imagine taking a drive around town with this. Definitely would dry an eye to you, I'm pretty sure. Indeed, Vault-Tec is calling, Titus. Hot Rod Vault-Tec van. Actually, we are planning to add a few more custom variants of the van because it does exist in the Fallout games, similar to these, but perhaps you would add more logos on the side. Let's see. Bikes. We have a Vault-Tec bike, which is the kind of like the bluish version. I guess we could make it more blue to fit with the style more, because right now it's kind of like greenish blue. We have the black bike. The green one, which you guys seem to like a lot less. We can make it darker. I don't really mind. This is the red one, and I like it for a particular reason, and I'll show you guys in a second. And we have the yellow one, which some of you folks also liked a little less. We can change the colors. They're not an issue. So, what's special about the green one and the red one? As you folks can see around the back, you have, well, on the red one you have the spikes, and on the green one you have extra boxes. What does this mean? Now, if I will go into the inventory of one of these bikes, you will see that they have attachment slots, which means that these bikes are customizable. Uh, I guess we can make them throwable, Titus. Right now they're just as like a visual thing. Uh, and this is actually why I like the red one a little more, because it reminds me of the Raiders. The red color, the spikes, and the skulls on it. I can imagine myself, whatchamacallit, a Raider driving around on a red bike. I think it would be cool. As for the extra boxes, you can just, all of these you can put on any one of them. But yeah, random people can just put this attachment on and drive around. Ave, you like the idea of what? Throwing spears? Okay, yeah. Uh, Throwable spears are easy to do for the most part. We just got to do it. We were busy making, as you can see, everything essentially. So some things get prioritized sooner, some things get, pushed until later. Now, the station wagons. We have the yellow version, we have the red one, white, black, blue, which is the original color that it came in with, and green. Uh, Now, what I like about them is if you open up the baggage area, it opens up both sides, and you can, access the inventory, do whatever you want with it. You can, put your friends inside of here and drive around wherever you want. And yeah, I personally like all of these vehicles quite a lot, from the van to the station wagons and the bikes. But we gotta move on and show off everything else that we have. So, as a matter of fact, let me do a little bit of a cut here. I'm gonna have to teleport a little bit, just to save myself the time of walking. Uh, and I want to go into one of these buildings here. I'll go to the general store for a specific reason here. So, this is the Good Springs General Store. Some of these objects, as you probably can recognize, are vanilla. These shelves are very much not. Neither are these lockers. Folks can recognize it, I would assume. And if we go around the back here, has the Fallout radio, Hamrads, right? Radiation King. We have the cashier, the cash register, which you might be able to in the future loot and get caps out of. Let's see. We have the bed here, and now, why did I come in here? Check this out. You can open this. It seems like this is interactable, and also this. Also, yeah, look, a metal box. These things can be messed around with. Now, before I do that, let me spawn myself a lockpick because I missed out on that. And let's see, which one do you guys want me to lockpick? Because you can lockpick the crate, and it also seems like you can lockpick the metal box. Crate? Okay, let's do the crate. So as you can see, we have the actual lockpick system on. I'm moving around the pin, so I decide where I want to put it. And when I'm done deciding, I can press W and it will turn the lock. You can keep turning it, you can turn, release it, that will let it go. If you turn it too hard, it will kick you out because you didn't get the correct combination. The correct positioning, more like. Let me get the right rotation. Let's see, let me play around with that a little bit. Oh, there you go. And once you got it open, as you can see, it actually spawns in loot. We have a pair in here. Although actually, it would probably have been a good idea if I would put a few of the custom consumables in here. But, you know, it is what it is. Before I continue, let me actually leave this place for a little bit and wait, say, 30-ish seconds. The times are changed specifically to allow us for testing. Yes, the lockpick will break if you use it enough times. Right now it's still pristine, but the more you use it, the more it will break until it just becomes completely broken.
And guys, our buildings are larger than in the original game to make it more comfortable. Because there can be several people in the at the same time on the server.
Okay, let's go back in. Now, why did I run out, you guys are asking? Let's see here. Oh, what's this? The crate's closed? I can't open it. What happened? Can I lockpick it again? Oh, yes, I can. So this essentially means, yeah, the door got slammed. So what this means is that you will be able to find these crates around the map, loot them, and they're gonna stay open for a while. And then they will disappear, or not disappear, they will close, allowing the next person to come in and loot it. It's kind of a telltale sign also if a player has been in the area recently or not. Which if you come across a building, you find an open crate, you know, oh, a player has been here recently. Now, the terminal. As you can see, the text is loading up the machine. And you guys know this game, right? Guess the word. Let's try robbing. 0 out of 7. So that's no good. Locking. 1 out of 7. Uh, respect? No. Now I don't want to the terminal to lock out on me, but it can. I will spawn another terminal in a little bit. I just want this one to open first. Let's see. Jogging. No. Uh, banners. 1 out of 7. Respect. Or sorry. Perfect. Yeah. Nuh-uh.
Try collect.
Locking.
Collect.
Collect. Where is it? Accused. Perfect. Collect.
Oh.
1 out of 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, mind you, folks, the password is randomized. That's not. I don't know the password to this thing. That's why I'm playing around with it to try and find out. Every time you open the machine, it's randomized. Hogging, maybe. No. Let's try again. What happens if you get locked out, Jarvie? You essentially cannot access the terminal until it unlocks itself, which will take time. Later on, we will make the perk of computer hacker, which will allow you to access the terminal even though it's locked out. As long as you have the perk, you will be able to use it.
Maybe.
Not landers. Infused. Oh, infused is close. So.
Diffused.
Maybe diffused. No. Ah, damn it. We're one close. Accused.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's the only one
Wait,
left,
wait.
right? Yeah. It is. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the one. Perfect. So, you hacked the terminal, right? And what is this? Disengage locks. You press on it, you can leave the terminal, and oh, both of the crates are open again. And if I can access this one, yeah, there you go, look. This one also has the loot spawn in it. And similar to the crates, if I leave the area in 30 seconds, they will respawn, or not respawn, they will close. But it's essentially the same as respawn. So yeah, one interesting system you probably guys noticed while looking around at the hotbar, or more so the right side of the hotbar, is the radiation icon. Now, like I said, we have functional radiation. So let's see what happens if I get too close to irradiated area. Oh, the screen has, the radiation symbol playing on it. Now, let me skip through all of these and pull out a Geiger counter. Right now, as you saw, you only saw the visual cue. Uh, yes, Zealot, you will need a certain amount of skill to access the hacking options of the terminals. So hard terminals will require science of 75 or whatever is the original value of the Fallout games. But yeah, let's open up the Geiger counter because only that way you will both hear and see how much radiation you're taking. If you close it, you're only going to see the visual cue of the video. But you'll also be able to check yourself how much radiation you have, and it will show you on the bottom right. And yeah, you will have, inherent radiation resistance through the endurance skill that we're planning. You will also be able to, wear certain armor and stuff to make it resistant. So yeah, all of that is to come. Let me go now visit another custom building here. Oh, I teleported way too far. Oh, look, see. The cups here, they're the custom ones. You even have a new Coca-Cola vending machine, or rather a fridge. The cash register, you have a mini nuke sitting in here. It says buy something. I can't read upside down. But yeah, no, anyways, we have the, whatchamacallit, one of those old song players. Let's go back into the back rooms. Not here. We have more locker. We have the stalls with the medical cabinet, which we might very much make openable down the road. It shouldn't be too hard. Turn the mini nuke into a bar stool, you say? You're a funny man. So yeah, you can wash your hands when you're done and go on your merry way. Now, one more house, and then I'll actually go into the weapons. So let me choose a house here real quick. Kind of like this one. It has a the vanilla wood in here because we were testing it. But yeah, you have the custom table with a plate. You have the custom, workstation with a phone. The bench, the lockers, cabinet. Uh, all of these, you folks recognize these, right? They're distinctly Fallout, right? You have another first aid station, like a different type of it. Another bed, more of these lockers. All of these are custom objects. So yeah.
And show the house to the left of the store.
To the left of the store. You
Gray
mean
one.
the gray one?
Is not the left.
This one?
No.
Or that one?
No.
You might need to direct me.
Left of the
Oh,
door.
that one.
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good too.
All right, yeah. So one more, and then we'll move around to the
Last one.
to the weapons. Yeah. So as you guys can notice, again, distinctly Fallout, objects, right? This locker has been seen a lot in the games, or at least that door of it. Here's the locker as it is full. You have a typewriter, another type of bed, which you can obviously find in Fallout. A hand radio, a table. Can go into the kitchen. You can find the iconic stove, uh, the coffee maker machine, the pot, tables, of course, and even the bathrooms. So the Fallout bathtub, the toilet. Uh, all of these are, like I said, distinctly Fallout objects. Okay, so let me go out to the road here, and I will actually show you the custom weapons. Right. I am already having 2 weapons on my back, so might as well just pull those out. Let me see. Let me go through. Might be a little hard to see from here. This needs to be all the way down here. And same goes for this thing. That's the bag. Or does it not because it has stuff in it? Oh yeah, that's why. Silly stuff. There you go. All right. So, I wanted to be able to show it like this, but I can if I go like this. As you can see, the weapon, first of all, has a custom holding animation. So, the way you hold the weapon is different from the original, vanilla Dayz game. We make our own animations for weapons as much as we can. Now, when it comes to shooting, let's go. A little hard to see with the blue sky, but let me perhaps aim at the ground. There you go. See that plume of smoke with the anti-material rifle? The custom reload animation, pulling the bolt back. Alright, there you go. I'll do one more and then I'll show you guys how the mag reloads. There you go, now you can see it a whole lot better. Now let's pull the mag out. What happens? Pulls out completely custom. You pull the bolt out to unload the weapon completely. Put the mag back in. Slides in, you pull the bolt forward, and the weapon's loaded. Now, not sure if you folks noticed, but the bipod, as a matter of fact, actually drops back from gravity when you do that. When you drop the weapon up, as you can see, the bipod points downwards because of gravity. So that's a cool, neat little feature that we have in it. Let's see here. Laser rifle. Very iconic, very, memorable. Can aim down sights, of course. Let me put that magazine in here. So, yeah, let's shoot off a little bit. See custom bullet particles. Obviously the sounds. And what happens when you unload the weapon, right? Hold on, let me go up here. Oh, that thing popped out. Let's put it back in. Slide it in, you pull that piece back, and then it's loaded. Institute laser rifle is not planned, trolling, because that's Fallout 4, and we here are in the Mojave, which is on the other end of the map.
Maybe it's better to spawn mutants and shoot at them?
You might be right, actually. Let me pull out the AR, and before I, start shooting at anything, I'll just show you guys the reload animation for that one. So, you pull the mag out, you can pull the bolt back, and the bolt's all the way up forward because it's the G3. It's a Heckler and Koch, which means it's the same as the MP5. So even, when you load it in, has the MP5 slap. Yes, it is the classic AR, all the way from Fallout 3. Now, You said you wanted some custom creatures, right? Let me show you a few. I'll remove the lock, obviously. Let's type in PNV in here. Let's spawn in the adult radroach. Hello, buddy. Look at you, you little ugly bastard. Oh shit.
Looks friendly.
Yeah, no, very much. It seems to like to chase me too. It's dead now. Piece of junk. Where do you think you are trying to chase me, huh? Get out of here. Let's actually show a few more of them now that we're already at it. We have the irradiated version, which, as you can see, emits kind of like greenish particles. And it's completely animated, as you folks can see, so it's gonna attack. It also has a taunt, which, come on, do for me, buddy. Come on, boy. There you go. Flutters that swings at me. Ugly bastards. Yes, indeed you can. This is how you're gonna get radroach meat. As a matter of fact, let me spawn in a knife in here. Or, whatchamacallit? Oh, it's in all items. Actually spawn in one of their custom melee weapons. I think it'll work.
And meat can also be cooked.
Yes, the radroach meat can be cooked. Yeah, so you can skin it. And then you get, well, guts, you get fat, and you get an adult radroach tail, which is irradiated. So, yeah. You get all different kinds from all different radroaches. Actually, let me show you a few more. Put my ass back on PNV in here. Let's do the baby one and the larvae. So, as you folks can see, we have the bar here. I'll use that to shoot at them. They're also completely animated.
And in the future, this will be give radiation to the player.
Yes. They will indeed give radiation to the player, at least the irradiated ones. These ones, not as much. If I can hit the damn thing, there you go. So you can skin all of them. You're gonna get their particular meat. As you can see, I pulled the automatic rifle. Also has a custom holding animation. Also, it doesn't necessarily have a custom reload animation. It doesn't need one either, I would think. Yeah, look. Pulls out the mag right. Puts the mag back in right. Well, the bolt could be touched up a little. Yes, it is full auto. There you go. Now that slow fire I kinda like, actually. Let's see, I don't remember. Is the AR fully auto as well? It is. Yeah, the slow firing automatics are also one of my favorites. Looting, as I showed a little earlier, or Sergeant, I guess I'll call you Sergeant, why not? You can find boxes in the world which you'll be able to, okay, fair enough. You'll be able to find boxes in the world which you'll be able to lockpick. They will spawn loot inside of them. And you will also be able to find loot just on the ground, like in regular Dayz. Let's take a look at another few weapons here, right? Combat shotgun. This is the Fallout 4 variant. I know you guys don't like it as much. It's just the best one we could find when it comes to models. Looks pretty nice in my opinion. Holding animation's good. Shoots like a Saiga, right? And you can pull out the mag out of it. Come on here. Pretty good. That one has two variants, actually, that shotgun, as you folks probably noticed. Yeah, you have the regular version and you have the gold one. We also have a golden mag, but that one chose to spawn without it. Fuck it. It's the same color as the golden shotgun. Sniper rifle. the DKS 501. Memorable piece. Good sound. Since it's a DMR, right? Could be a little loud. Maybe we might touch that down. Yeah. Reload animation's also good. Yeah, I guess we can touch down on the sound. It's one of these things that are easily changeable. We have the lever action shotgun, which... Hold on. Which is like, you know, like the lever action, right? You pull that trigger down. The pistols. We have the N99, or rather the 10mm pistol. Custom sound, of course. How can we not? Thanks to Zahar for his lovely work on the pistol. Aiming sets could be a little bit improved, but it's pretty much doable. Yeah, it's one of the more iconic pieces. And what I like about it is that it comes in different versions. So we have the copper version of it. We have, let's see here, the Enclave version, which actually has that Enclave logo on it. And the mag is extended because it's the extended version of the mag. You have, there you go, extended 10mm. You have the gold version. You have the Brotherhood Outcast version, which, as you can see, it's painted red, just slightly. Just slightly. I might show that the suppressed version in a little bit, Zahar. Let's see here. We have the pre-war version, which is just essentially as clean as can get. And we have the weathered version, which, you know, seeing how beat up it kind of looks, you can tell that it's been through some shit. Revolvers. 357, yeah. You can load the bullets back in. You can push them out, right? Let's see if I can... Yep. You have the 9mm. Good old 9mm pistol. Pretty beautiful. Laser pistol. Actually, I kind of forgot to put a few, one of the parts on it. Let's see here. Either one will do. This one and this one. A few attachments to the pistol will never hurt. Let me push that out actually for a second. There you go. So the laser pistol, right? And you can aim down sights normally. Of course, it's a pretty thing to look at and hold. Reload animation. Bingo. You can shoot. It's a custom bullet particle as well. You can obviously take it out, and then you just literally throw it out. Same goes for the pew pew, which let me put the what the hell did the other one go just now? Kinda lost it. Oh well, fuck it. The pew pew was a different model, but the same kind of concept. The 45 auto. Beautiful pistol. You can actually even see the rifling and the hammer if you look deep enough into the pistol. Looks nice. Sounds nice. Shoots nice. And we have the Alcid version, a light shining in darkness. The engraving. The grip color. That's Joshua Graham's pistol, alright. And even has the engraved sights. Same sounds, but, you know, I don't think it needs anything else to it. 44 Magnum. Nice weapon. Now, let me actually spawn a little bit of 44 Magnum bullets in here so you guys can see the reload on it. 44 bullets. There you go. So yeah, as I said, we have the custom bullets, right? Put them down here, right? And throw them out. Slide it in. And use that big iron all you want. And we have the mysterious Magnum, which has gold. Well, it's kind of gold-plated, has some engravings. You know where this pistol comes from if you're a fan of Fallout. It's the same sound and everything as the 44, the regular one. And we have the police pistol. Uses 357 as well. Sounds like that. Looks, you know, down the shooting thing. Down the shooting sights. It's a nice pistol. Like it a lot. Now, we have the, that gun, actually, which is, like this. Right? Hang on, not this. Which is kind of the same as the other, I guess you could say revolvers, because that's essentially what it is. Yes, it does shoot 5.56. Let's see. 10mm submachine gun. There you go. Needed to rack that bolt back. Sounds like this. Looks a little small and nifty to hold. Magazine pulls out just like normal. There you go. The Bozar. See, Bozar is pretty iconic. Sounds like that, right? Fully auto, actually. Yep. And if we pull the mag out, if I have the room to do so, yes I do. Pulls out, puts in, you know, pretty good. Then let's move on to the battle rifle, the Garand. Super Sledge we don't have in quite yet, Sergeant. I went over the dry list of what we have and what we don't have. We have the model, but we don't have the weapon in game yet. It doesn't have the thing because it doesn't have the whatchamacallit, the that piece of metal in the clip. It will have it. It will have it. We just don't have it in right now.
Fucking hell.
Let's see. I think that's about it when it comes to the weapons. Oh, wait, sorry. The nail gun. Imagine running around shooting people with that thing. Then it's probably not going to do much damage. Definitely going to hurt people, though, a little bit.
But it's still unfinished.
I guess you could always, you know, do a little bit of things.
Need animation.
Oh, yeah. Missed the light machine gun, which, also one of the good ones. There you go. And yes, we have 2 more weapons actually before we move on to some clothing. I'm gonna do the trail carbine first. Looks pretty neat. Sorry. Here you go. Pretty good. And you have the Thompson. So you have the semi-auto and you have the full auto version. It has an attachment which I will need to spawn. It's a compensator which you can attach on it. So let's fire it a little bit first. There you go. See, and what I like about the Thompson here So if you put the magazine out, right? Have a look. It's custom. Just slide it sideways. If we put it back in, there you go. Yeah, I can do that, Ave. It doesn't exactly, matter or change anything really. Let's see here. Guess we can put that back in now. I will show you guys the assault carbine and all of the service rifle variants. But that will be more towards the end, because I want to show off the clothing. So the power armor you already saw. This is the new Coca-Cola variant of the T-51B. And we have a whole bunch of combat armor I want to move on to first, as a matter of fact. So let me strip myself naked here. And I'll even drop the guns, why not? I'm in God mode anyway.
Shepard, here to ask about hunting revolver and 10mm suppressed.
The hunting revolver didn't make the cut quite yet. We didn't find a good model, so we're waiting on that. The suppressed sounds are they're there. I will show them a little later. There's just a whole lot more to see. So let's see. I'll let you guys pick the setting. What do you want? You want winterized? You want dark, tan, gray, perhaps? Let's see. We have a lot on tan right now. We don't have winterized Brotherhood of Steel because, the Brotherhood of Steel didn't really exist in the winter, so to speak. But yeah, all right. It seems like folks want tan, so we have a few different versions of tan and a few different versions of boots, so to speak. So you have this is called the light version of the boots. They have, the leg braces. You have just the basic clothing boots. If we go up here, that's the light version of without the camo pattern, right here. So you can see the difference. Let's go to the even heavier version, which is sturdy, you call that, because it has the leg or foot armor. And let's then switch it up to the heavy, which has knee pads. Now, if we go one step further, we have the gloves, which this is the sturdy version. We have just the basic one, of course, and we also have a heavy version. I don't know if I spawned it in. I did
Yeah,
not, but
it's provide armor.
yeah. The clothing, or well, it is armor for all intents and purposes. So yeah, it provides armor.
Yeah.
And then let's go to the belts. We have different versions of the belts too. From sturdy, which is just crotch armor, and you have a back plate here, to hip armor as well if you want to go heavy. And you even have just the belt, which or rather it might be this one, yeah, light. Which has crotch armor, but it doesn't have that back armor piece. Let me swap that up to the heavy one just because. And let's go to, out of all the things, I didn't even spawn the tan chest plate. Well, I can do that real quick.
Show them NCR version. Okay?
Yes, that's what I will do. NCR.
NC fucking up.
So NCR has multiple different chest
version.
pieces here, as you guys can see. It doesn't have any. I don't remember if it has any heavy versions or not. It probably does. Let me see. Actually, got me all. Let's go to the heavy.
Yeah, Armored Runt is actually armored. It's not a cosmetic.
And NCR will have their own power armor, Sergeant. We just don't have it in right now. So yeah, NCR, since it only uses the refurbished armor, it doesn't have heavy versions of the armor. So I will spawn this one in to wear. And I will also spawn in the NCR clothing. So we have two different types of shirts for them, and we have tan pants. If I will find them, I will. Come on, where are you? There you go. And even the helmet. Yes. All right. So tan pants, tan shirt. As you can see, they have the NCR logos on them. And if you drop in the helmet, looks like a proper NCR soldier, right? Pretty cool. Uh, the armor chest plates, like I said, they have different versions. So one version can have this pouch, and then another version can have a different pouch, depending on unit class. If I take off this armor piece, I want to change to a different shirt. As you can see, it looks slightly different, more simple. This is the airborne, yeah, airborne fatigues.
This type of
This is just
armor was worn at the Battle of Hurden.
yes, first Battle of Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
They have their own service rifle, so actually I will spawn that in and show that to you guys as well. Service. Ooh, oh, because this. So there are many different types of attachments, so I'm only going to show off a
Standard.
few. Let me,
Yeah.
yeah, let me do the standard. Service rifle, army version. Spawns in with a drum, but there are three different mag types. I can actually also put a muzzle device on it. So let's do a suppressor. Let me do, yeah, this one. Why not? So this is the standard NCR service rifle. Yeah, you can, like I said, with all the different attachments, you can change them up. Looks nice in my opinion. And then, you're gonna have a team of NCR soldiers running around like this. You're gonna roll up into town. As a matter of fact, there was... Oh yeah, I forgot. Now next to the car. That's
But it
radiation.
breaks very quickly.
The service rifle?
Yeah, yeah.
It depends. It depends. If you maintain it right, it won't break as often. You can actually have goggles, which are also custom, made by us. You can put them on your face, obviously, and if you want, you can put them on your helmet. So that way you always have something to store when it comes to your goggles. Beret. Yes, we can add them in. They're in the original game. It's just a simple retexture. Uh, this is important for me, so I'll grab that. Let's swap over to the Brotherhood armor, perhaps. Let me see. I have the pants, I have the black ones, not the gray ones. Hmm. Hmm. Well, yeah, anyways, I don't think I'll be wearing them, but as you guys can see, we have the Brotherhood version, you have the Enclave combat armor, you have the Outcast's armor, have the Outcast crest on them. You even have this is just the basic U.S. Army version, but we also have a Riley's Rangers one, all the way from Fallout 3 again. I will wear the Brotherhood of Steel robe, though, because why not? Let me drop all of this. I'll keep that rifle on me because that's important. Where did it go? There it is. Put the pants on, put the boots on, and now you look, like a proper Brotherhood of Steel scribe. Now you can walk around, right? Imagine the scribes running around with a few Brotherhood of Steel knights on them wearing those power armors. Pretty good. The map is very far from being done, center. The only real area that we have complete right now is Good Springs, as you can see, and even that
It's
requires,
only 5%.
yeah, essentially it's very far from being done. You have all kinds of other clothing, as you can see, the business wear. Let me see the business wear pants, along with the business wear shoes. So, imagine wearing that going around into whatchamacallit, into the Lucky 38, right? If you want to gamble. We do have a fedora actually right here.
The sweet with a little surprise.
We have the other gambler suits here. This is just the business wear, right? And we can take the actual gambler suits, swap them out. That didn't swap. Come on. Do me a favor and work for me. There you go. Now this is what a gambler looks like, and you even have a necktie. Where did I see I had a necktie around here? Let me see. Where did I put it? There it is. You can put a necktie on too. And you look even more fancy. Yeah. Yeah, you can dress up as a mafioso, right? And roleplay as one too. Just remember that if you're a little bit too bad, you might attract some people that would want to deal with you. Let's swap to the Caravaneer, actually. I want that one to show you guys. Let's swap the hat as well. And the pants, which are these. And I don't need this. But yeah, you have the Caravaneer one as well. Like I said. Pretty good. Let me put away perhaps that service rifle so you guys can see that suit as a whole. So yeah, let's see what more versions I could show you. There's many different colors, of course. It's pure black, brown, little bit lighter black, and even darker one. You have different pants if you wanted that. Let's see. You have other just gambler suits, the formal wear. We have the New Vegas suit, which is also a pretty nice one. Oh, there's the laser pistol. That's where it went. And you can even have one of those bags which have the NCR logo on it when you're running around with the Caravaneer one. Let's see here. What else can I have to show you guys? Yes, I know what I can. I can spawn in an eyebot. I'm actually going to spawn in all of them, as a matter of fact. I will have to kill all of them before they run away. But let me show you guys the eyebot. Oh, come on. Where is it?
Penny.
There it is. Yeah, there you go. It's a little jumpy right now because of the ground that it's on, but yeah, there you go. Once it dies, it dies. So this is the EDE version of the eyebot. You have different types of EDEs. Oh, what the fuck happened to you? I don't know where that texture went.
It's on a better version.
Yeah, this is unexpected. Huh. Wonder what happened to it. Probably fix it later. This one works though. Hey! Come here. Bastard. I'll let him live. Fuck him. It's the map, which kind of shows you all the roads that have been mapped out so far. Still plenty to do. As you can see, we have a lot of map to work with.
And soon Sloan will be ready. This is the next city with mine.
Yes, the next city we'll be doing is indeed Sloan. So let me go to that eyeball that I killed first. Remember what I told you guys about making it into a companion? Hold on, I forgot to even take the tool that you need. Where is it? If I can't find it in the next second, I'll just spawn it in. There it is. Oh, come on. So when you kill an eyebot, right, you wanna make it into a companion, right? You gotta repair it, right? You hold the wrench if you have enough engineering skill, and you fix it up. And then it essentially turns itself into an item which you can use. And how do you use it? You just put it on your armband slot, and now you have a buck companion. It's gonna follow you all over. Wherever you go is gonna be your loyal friend. Now, all of the iBots that we have can be turned into companions, so, that is the thing you will be able to experience. Later on, we'll tie the skill to engineering. That way, if you have enough engineering, you will be only then you will be able to turn them into a companion. Let's see, what else do I have to show you, fellas? I gotta go back to all of my items here. Oh, all of the consumables and medical items, of course.
Of course, it will be a rare thing.
Okay, there you go. So, as you can see, you have the rad roach meat. Let's just spawn in everything that I can get from this menu. Show you guys everything. This is just the consumables too. We're not even talking medical items yet.
Okay, are you going to eat all this now?
No. Just spawning it in to show it off to you fellas. Too much alcohol and too much food for me to eat in one go. I'll spawn in a few different versions of the Yao Gai meat. Baked, perhaps. Yeah, why not? Spawn in a rotten version, too. Oh god, they're up there. Can I even access them? Hey, I don't think I can. Uh, kinda. Kinda, sorta. Anyways, let's take a look. So we have the absinthe, which looks just about like this. We have this is the Aqua Pura, which is the Brotherhood water, essentially. Purified it from the Potomac, and they provide it to their own people inside crates. The H2O, unpurified water. You have the Atomic Cocktail. Let's see. You have the Battle Brew. It's the regular beer bottle. In terms of foods, you have the Blamco, mac and cheese, cram. Pretty beat up cram, but it's, edible. Dandy Boy apples. Yeah. Instamash. Irradiated versions of food that you will be able to find in irradiated areas. Here too. Same goes with pork and beans. There you go. That potato crisp. Deviled eggs. Sierra Madre Martini. MRE. And moonshine. We have plenty more, right? I could keep showing this off to you guys all day long, but, if folks have things to do, and so do I. Let me spawn in a few more medical items, actually. I could spawn in all of them. Oh, and currency. Yeah, medical items and currencies. And then that would kind of, I think, would wrap it up. So let's see, medical. No, it seems like on this version I only have a few of the ones that we actually have. I'll put that in on and then I'll have to fix it up on the next update. But yeah, we have the flexor. We have the cat eye. Have the right away. Have the mentats. Buff out. And we do have more, but like I said, it seems like they have missed out on this version for some reason. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a doctor's bag. Or rather, here. Oh, wait, no, it isn't here. Hmm. Ah, here we go. So they did make it in this version. They just, I was probably inside one of the filters, which didn't allow me to see them.
Yeah, Titus, people can get addicted to chance.
Yes, addiction will be a thing.
But not yet.
Yes, not yet. We'll show off a few more medicals. So doctor's bag, right? You hold it. You can put the medical items in it. Stim pack, right? You have the super stim. You have turbo, which looks pretty nice in my opinion. You have, and this is an empty syringe, but later on you'll be able to, use it to inject various different things. You have psycho, and plenty more medical items, as I said. But let's move on to currencies. So start with Caesar's Legion currencies and then move on to NCR currency. I will also grab the bottle caps. I want to take a wallet of ours and a coin bag. There you go. That's everything that comes to the currencies. Obviously, the amounts are, especially for the bottle caps, are not meant to be 999. It's just for testing purposes. But yeah, those we have, and I'm gonna show you guys the working vending machine in a little bit. You have the coin bag, which allows you to put, your Legion currency into. You have the uh, Aurelius one. It's missing the L. Well, fix that. And the Denarius one. Keep in mind that you won't be able to put anything else in them. You only can put the faction-related currency into them. So that means for the wallet, you can put the bills and only the bills. So if I try to put the caps, it doesn't go. You have the NCR $5. Both sides are printed. You have the $20 one. Both sides are also printed. And a $100 one. Again, both sides are printed. Now, speaking of coins, or rather bottle caps, let me go back into the Prospector Saloon here. Is that about is it here with me? A little bit clipping through the wall. Oh well, fuck it. So, the usable Nuka-Cola machine. You have two versions, actually. You have the static one, which you'll be able to find around the map, and you have a mobile version, which you'll be able to find and pick up, so you can put it around in your own home. And you can buy a can, and you can buy a bottle. Here's the bottle. Here's the can. You need to have the caps in your hand, obviously, to be able to buy them. But the ice cold version of the Nuka-Cola looks like this. It's a little different than the other ones. And the can Looks like this. Pretty good. Now, let me see if I have any more on top of my off of the top of my head if I show you guys. Let's see here. Hang on just a moment, fellas. All right, I'm back. Excuse me, fellas. Let's see here if I have any more items. So, oh yeah, when it comes to like I said, Van Graff combat armor, you have the Van Graff Crest Enclave, you have the Talons, you have Outcasts Brotherhood, you even have Rivet City combat armor from Fallout 3. And even if you look a little closer, Riley's Rangers, like I mentioned before. So let's see. Also Riley's Rangers, different types of combat armor.
Where is Minecraft version?
There is a Van Graff version, yes.
Oh,
I showed it before. I already had the crest in there.
sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, so we have different power armor types, of course. Even like a irradiated version. If it has been stuck inside a radiation field for a long time, might very well find it like this. Different versions, different versions. Clothing without end. Let's see. We have the Bright Brotherhood. We even have Outcast robes that we have recently added. Scribe robes and even Elder robes. There you go. The Elder robe. We have a lunchbox, which you'll be able to put foods in. It's kind of like a protector case for foods, similar to the coin bag and the wallet. Let's see. We have anything else? So let's see. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, flags. Flags, of course. How could I forget flags? I showed it off before. But you have flags which you will be able to hang on flagpoles. Vanilla Daisy flagpoles. Those are, of course, meant for territory ownership. That way, things won't despawn on you. We have a ton flags. Let's see. Just a ton, from Brotherhood stuff to Caesar's Legion flags, different areas, even vault-related flags, or not. Well, it's NCR. It's kind of Desert Rangers, which will also exist in the server Enclave. More vault tech. Um, Grabbers, more Caesar's Legion. Even the Minutemen flag is in here. Proper NCR. There it is. The She, and we have all kinds. You guys will be able to find these flags all over. But without being said, I think we have about reached the end of everything that I had to show you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And with this in mind, I would like to say two things. The playtest is coming. It's going to take a little bit of time to prepare because I have finals exams next month for my first year of university, which I'm wrapping up, well, next month, second semester. And Afterwards, we should be able to launch the server no problem. If I could get it to you guys sooner, I will. If I cannot, you guys know the reason as to why. And the second thing I would like to say is if you guys enjoyed the mod showcase, as you can see, we are heavily focused on trying to get this out to you guys. And if you want to support us more, I've stopped the community from donating to us in the recent months because we were doing well financially. Nowadays, we could use a little bit of an extra boost. So you guys can see where the money is going towards clearly. My books are open. If anyone has any questions about that, of course, that is, I'd be more than open to show, what went where. And like I said, the donation box is open. There is a channel in the Discord called Donations. And if you would like to help us, give us some more breathing room in terms of funding to use for models, for imports of other weapons and objects, uh, and a whole slew of other things, which we do. Those unique systems, as I've mentioned. Uh, Feel free to drop us some coin, and we will use it responsibly and do our best to get more shit done for you. That about wraps up the event. I think I kind of showed and said everything I wanted to tell you guys today. This has been recorded, so we will release a video. Uh, not of everything. We will cut and splice it, but it will be available for everyone to watch, those who missed out. So yes, with that being said, thank you guys for attending. This means a lot to me, and I'm pretty sure this means a lot to you too. And I hope to see you again in the coming months once the playtest will be out officially. There won't be anything else coming in between. Well, obviously, other than teasers, those will still happen. But the playtest will be the next thing to come. So thank you for attending, and I will catch you guys again in the near future. Guess we could. I could leave the stage here since this is not necessary anymore. All right. Thank you for attending again, folks.
Oh, bye.